Petraeus. He's talking about our new
He would have been our honoree 3 years ago. I'm still waiting for you to stop talking. Thank you. 3 years ago, General Petraeus was going to be our honoree, of honorees. President Obama, with good foresight, fished him away and ordered him to Afghanistan, where in this terribly difficult terrain and everything else that he had to contend with, he performed admirably. Needless to say, that went for many more things to be done by this remarkable gentleman. He actually wrote us a letter, a personal letter saying, I like what you are doing. I'm sorry I have to take another tour of duty, but I would like to attempt to return and honor that commitment. By George, he's here tonight. All I can say to you is we are sitting at the feet of an extraordinary human being who has performed admirably and can go, I don't know where, but upward and upward. So, recognize the fact that we are sitting at a table of the future. I'd like to call forward General David H. Petraeus.
Distinguished record of service to our country, first in the U.S. Navy and now at the helm of this wonderful organization. Thank you so much, and we applaud you. And thanks for the adjustment to the schedule. My apologies, but we do have to get on a plane in order to land at National Airport by a certain hour. And the plane will wait, but National Airport will not. So I appreciate the reordering of the schedule. Now, you and your colleagues have some excellent judgment, not because of me, but because in 2010 you chose to honor my wife, Holly, with your award for service to our nation. I know that tonight's award is just an effort to keep a husband from feeling left out. I am also keenly aware that all that stands between you and the party that follows this ceremony, so I'll keep in mind the cautionary tale about a young schoolboy who gave a report on Julius Caesar to his classmates. Julius Caesar was born a long time ago, the little boy explained. He was a great general. He won some important battles. He made a long speech. They killed him. I will try to avoid Caesar's fate this evening. But standing at this podium and addressing such eminent company in this great city with this great organization, one could almost begin to feel a little bit important. Thankfully, I have plenty of experiences from my early days in the Army that helped me keep that impulse in check. And one episode in particular, I try to remember whenever I'm tempted to take myself too seriously. You have to picture this now. I was fresh out of West Point, a new second lieutenant, out with my new platoon for the first time. We'd had a long day, and we didn't crawl into our sleeping bags until just before midnight. I'd only been asleep for an hour or so when my platoon sergeant, a wise old airborne veteran, elbowed me and woke me up. "Sir," he said, "look up and tell me what you see." So I looked up at a beautiful night sky and I told him, "I see 1,000,000 stars, Platoon Sergeant." "And what does that tell you, sir?" he asked. I wasn't quite sure what he was getting at, so I thought about it for a moment, and I then gave an answer that I thought was truly profound and indicative of a keen intellect. "Well, Platoon Sergeant," I said, "astronomically, it tells me that there are millions of galaxies and potentially billions of planets. Theologically, it tells me that God is great and that we are but small and insignificant. Meteorologically, it tells me that we're going to enjoy a beautiful day for training tomorrow." There was a long pause as my platoon sergeant considered this obviously weighty answer. He seemed to be speechless, in fact, after that impressive response. So I finally asked him, "What does it tell you,